So I'm getting ready for my first ever solo cruise, which I'm just about to leave for. So I'm packing for everything. And I'm thinking about how much things have changed since when I first got divorced. When I first got divorced, I wouldn't eat by myself. I wouldn't go to a movie by myself. There was nothing. There was just nothing. Now, at the time, I had a 13-year-old daughter. So I would do some things with her, but very quickly after she got a boyfriend and a bunch of friends, and the last thing she wanted to do was hang out with her mom, right? So I kind of locked myself into my apartment and didn't do anything. I didn't date for 6 years. I did nothing. I shouldn't say I did nothing. I worked and I worked and I worked. And I still vouch for that because that work is what gave me the freedom to do the things that I do today. So I think that's really important. But it was an escape. It was a way to hide and not have to worry about the outside world because all I'm doing anyway is working, right? And then very slowly but surely, what I started doing was I started going to like purposeful events for work. I had a real estate business, so I would go to a convention, and I'll tell you what, even going to that and sitting down to eat by myself or anything like that was so nerve wracking. And I'd be texting my family like, "Oh my gosh, I should leave. I shouldn't have done this. I don't know what to do." And before you know it, somebody's coming up to me and somebody's talking to me. And it's kind of funny because I was pretty well known in the real estate space. So it was inevitable somebody was going to come talk to me. But there was something about that awkwardness in between that was so hard for me. Now, I'll walk into a cheesecake factory and say, "Hey, I'd like to sit on the patio," and I'll order everything off the menu and have my nice espresso martini or lemon drop martini, do all the things, and to be completely happy and not awkward doing it. And then that turned into going to the karaoke bar or going out to a place where they're going to have live music or dancing by myself, knowing that I would probably run into people I know, but not always. But it's okay. It's okay. And guess what? I gave myself permission to do. And this is a big one: leave. I gave myself permission to leave. And I still do that, whether I'm with people or not. If I'm uncomfortable, if I'm not feeling it, and I try it out for a little bit and it's just not vibing, I can leave. And just knowing that makes a world of difference. Let me tell you, there are plenty of times when I did. There's times I've filled up a whole shopping cart in a grocery store and left, or whatever, because I'm uncomfortable. Something just, I don't know what it is. But over time, that became less and less and less and less of a thing because I learned this is what I need to do to modify. This is how I can be less uncomfortable right now. And then that turned into going on my first solo vacation. And now it's turning into going on my first solo cruise. So you won't get there all at once. Start with baby steps. Go to a park. Go to a bookstore that has a little go to a coffee shop, a little Starbucks, a little whatever. You start with the little things. I'm going to go there. I'm going to order coffee. I'm going to leave after my coffee is over. And before you know it, now you're dining by yourself. Then you're going to entertainment stuff by yourself. Suddenly you're going on vacation by yourself. It's all possible.